Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. This is not financial advice. I just hope you brought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, then woo, you're not gonna buy the dip, and then you're gonna sell low and be right back here crying to me. And I'm not having that. So if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, just stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds. Now, hit that like button to show your boy some love. If you're just rolling in, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned. Let's get straight to the point. Here we go, baby. I asked everybody a question right before I got in here, and I noticed that there are 736 votes. I asked you this, and I said, first of all, what is the most damaging element of FUD? That's fear? Is it uncertainty? Or is it doubt? Or do you think that it's D, all of the above, and they equally have the same level of impact on an investment, any investment? And like I say, this could be an investment into your relationship. This could be an investment into a new career, anything, right? What is the most impacting or impactful thing? So most people of everyone that voted said this. They say, you know what? They think it's all of the above. They equally have an impact. However, among the three, uncertainty had the highest rating. People who are unsure, they say, you know what? Of these three, uncertainty is the worst. Then they said fear is sort of in the middle. But then they said doubt is the least. However, you decide. You be the judge of that, baby. You be the judge of that. And the reason I ask this is because I really want you to understand. All three of these work together. However, they also work separately. That's why there's three elements to it, and it's not just one thing. But understand, what's going on with Shiba Inu, like we all said, it's all three. There are people who are fearful of what happened to, what was it? It was called, what was that popular show that just came out? Squid Game coin. Squid Game coin. If you're not familiar with that, Squid Game coin. Oh, I know some of you are. I know some of you are extremely familiar with this. And watch this. CNBC, they posted this 1 day ago. Squid Game crypto cost Shanghai investor his life savings of $28,000 after the coin plunged to near zero. So, a Squid Game inspired cryptocurrency is trading at zero. This is the key points. This is that fear. People are fearful that something like this could happen because how recent this was, right? A Squid Game inspired cryptocurrency is trading at near zero after its founders cashed out, right? Then it says on Monday, the Squid token hit a high of 2,860 before plunging to near zero. This means some people bought it up at this level, right? And then it says some investors are blaming mainstream media outlets for fueling the rise of Squid. This is why I tell you all of this. If I could talk to this person who many people are fearful and they don't want this to happen to them, what would I tell them? You put your life savings. And at a certain point, family, and you know, I feel really bad for this person. I wish that never happened, right? I wish that never happened. However, I want you to understand, you got to be in understanding that there are scams out here. There are WhatsApp scams out here. There are cryptocurrency scams out here. And there are people who are impersonating everybody on Instagram out here, right? So I want you to understand that this person, if I could speak to him, I would say, listen, don't put your life savings in. And if this is what you want to put in it, then don't go all in up front, right? This would get rid of that fear. Maybe he put in, maybe he put in 8,000. Oh, he lost 8,000. That sucks. However, he didn't lose 28,000. That's what you got to remember. So that's that fear portion of this. The uncertainty. Let's talk about it. There's a lot of uncertainty going on with Shiba Inu. A whole lot of uncertainty. First of all, let's start it here. What is it all about? It's about that circulating supply. The circulating supply. Many people don't understand the core issue. They say, oh no. And there are people who are big name people. And they don't understand the core issue of what's going on with Shiba Inu uncertainty. They think that it's watch this. Here's the uncertainty right now. So check this out. So we got SHIBA INU 1 quadrillion. There's 1 quadrillion coins in the SHIBA INU ecosystem. I got to sneeze, but I don't feel like it's going to come out. Now, somebody said, who cares about the circulating? Everybody who's invested. So take a look at this. It started off with the supply of 1 quadrillion, according to the source code of SHIBA INU. And remember, this is 1,000 trillion. So you have basically millions, billions, then trillions, then quadrillions, family. Then quadrillions after trillions. So quadrillions is after trillions. They had 1 quadrillion coins. What people are saying is, you know what? But Kenan, 50% of them are gone. They can't make any more. They can't make any more. Watch this. That's not the core issue. This is called a misleading statement, a misunderstanding, right? You don't get the core question. And if you remember this, I want you to think back of when you were in math. Think about when you were in math, back in school, and then you know what? You had a teacher, a trained professional with a master's degree who was teaching everybody in class. But you know what happened? Not everybody was able to understand math on the same level. So whenever when you're explaining something, just realize that not everybody is going to be able to understand it, even if it's clear as day. The uncertainty is here. We had 1 quadrillion coins. We started off with that. Ryoshi, and if I'm saying your name incorrectly, no disrespect, I've never heard it said out loud, locked 50% in Uniswap for liquidity purposes, right? So we could trade it. And then they sent 50%, but not quite 50%, right, over to Ethereum's co-founder, Vitalik. And again, if I'm saying that incorrectly, no disrespect, who is on the blockchain. You can see that he put it over on what's called a black hole wallet, where it's supposed to be burned out of existence. But understand this. If you take half of 1 quadrillion, you then have a total. But we know the truth. We know he really didn't do, it wasn't really 500. It wasn't 50%. It was 410%, right? Or I'm sorry, that's as if it went up. I'm thinking about options. It was basically 41%. Pardon me. So let's watch this. Vitalik burn. That's what it's called. This is the official name of it. Vitalik burn. And let's check it out. Where is it? Let's see if we can look it up for 410. Vitalik burn, SHIBA. And let's look up the keyword 410. So, Ethereum co-founder, and you can look this up on the Ethereum blockchain, that he burned 410 trillion, right? So imagine that you have 1 quadrillion. You take away 410. This is what should be left. This is what should be left. So now, he didn't dump them. If someone's saying he dumped them, no, he didn't dump them. He put them in a wallet. Whatever term you want to use, it doesn't matter what term you want to use. He put them over in a wallet, and they're out of the circulation. They are not currently being traded, so they are not a part of the calculation when you get the price. They're not a part of that calculation at all. So this is how many are supposed to be left. However, according to SHIBA INU on Twitter, which they told us many, many, many times, which we can go and check, we've been on their heads. If you've been following me on Twitter, you know we've been on their heads. Hard, we've been on their heads. So take a look at this. When you go back, and this is another part of that uncertainty. They've been telling us time and time again. And again, many people are running with this because they don't understand what's going on. Take a look. Here's an update in regard to the recent circulation supply situation. Circulation supply situation. No SHIB tokens were added to the circulating supply. They said this on October 30th, right? SHIBA INU, the official page. They said this on October 30th. Why is that important? Because many people are trying to argue that you can't add SHIBA INU to the quadrillion. Nobody is arguing that. No one is arguing that. It is people who, and understand this, it is not your job to try to convince people who are convinced and dedicated to misunderstanding you. If they are dedicated to misunderstanding you, then understand me on that. It's not your job. You just got to let them do what they want. Let them think what they want. But really understand me on that. So This is the circulating supply after the Vitalik burn. But according to SHIBA INU, at the time that they posted this, let's go back to their Twitter, back in October 30th, as you all remember, and people are trying to make this seem like it's going away, right? Take a look. Let's scroll up a bit. Or maybe we have to scroll down a bit. I think we have to scroll down a bit on their page. Because they did an update, like I said in my previous video, that they didn't update us on. They didn't make an announcement on it. They just did it, right? So, here we go. They retweeted this. Notice I'm still on their official Twitter page. You see this right here? This is their official Twitter page. And they retweeted what? They retweeted this. It says, and again, remember, total supply, circulating supply, totally different things. Totally different things. So, they said this, and notice how they're being specific. What are they talking about? They said, this site was built a long time ago and it's very good at calculating the price, the market cap, and reflects the current supply, right? And then they said, mention this. Let's see. It reflects the current supply of SHIBA INU tokens, and this was back on October 28th. This was back on October 28th. And it told you that it reflects the current supply. And they're talking about what supply? The circulating supply. So then when you go on that page, and you know me, I always take a screenshot because I know how they like to update these websites. And if you've been rocking with me, you know. Family, let me know in the comments what day of the week, or day of the week was October 28th? What day of the week was that? Because this is what we need to know. So I go back in my screenshots and I could just pull it up and just show you immediately. Back then, they told us when you clicked on this website, what did they say the supply was? And many of you have done it as well, and you've witnessed the change yourself. You've witnessed the change. And then this is that uncertainty again. It's not about adding to the total supply. It's about adding to the circulating supply. Adding to the circulating supply. They're saying it's Thursday. Appreciate you, family. I appreciate you for that. So let me scroll back to Thursday. So they're saying that they told us that the circulating supply was something. So I found it. And then many of you have been following this website because they told us that this was accurate. And then they updated it. And then they went and updated it. And we're going to look at that right now. And again, it's not about adding to the total supply, and I was so disappointed because I see people, and I'm not gonna name drop, but I see people who, because I never want to cause any division when it's not about us. It's about transparency. It's about being clear. It's about understanding what's going on. It's about, and people are taking it as FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Listen, it's not us causing any FUD. It's us clearing the air. It's us clearing the air. Somebody said this to me. They said, Kenan, if it wasn't for you, I would have been in the dark on all of this. And I said, listen, family, I appreciate you for doing the research and even seeking the information out. Take a look at this. Like y'all said it was what, Thursday? You remember, because many of you checked this yourself and you saw it yourself. When you clicked on this, when you went back on that day and you clicked on this website that they told us reflects the current supply, what did it show you? This is exactly what it showed you on that day, right here. This is that 394 trillion, 796 billion coins. They told us that this was the total circulating tokens, right? This is what they told us. And now, when you click on it today, what you're going to go see on their Twitter page is that they've updated it. Who updated it? Who knows? But it's updated. And they told us that previous one, we took the screenshots because we know they like to update websites, not just them, everybody, right? Not just them, literally everybody. Now, again, take a look and pay attention to this. And while we're doing this, family, could you take 1 second? Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. We want to get up to 50% likes. We need at least, I'm thinking 2,500 likes at this point. We not at the likes that we need. So take a second, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure that you hit the like button. And then if you don't have the notifications on, if you want to be up on all of this, then we're going to keep SHIBA INU honest. So hit the notification bell, make sure all of them is clicked, right? So now let's see this. Let's see this. One thing that you got to understand is whenever they do a move without explaining it to you, it could make total sense. We got to give a shout out, and nobody want to hear this, but we got to give a shout out to CoinMarketCap for standing on their square. However, what I want you to understand as well, simple in fact, they didn't update us either. Let's be clear on that. They didn't update us either. They just verified it. And then we've been following this so hard that we basically noticed that they updated it. So take a look at this. They told us that they're working hard with CoinMarketCap to provide answers to the circulation issue. Remember, when somebody says this, they say, you can't add coins to SHIBA INU. You can't add coins to SHIBA INU. They don't understand the core issue. The core issue is not adding coins to SHIBA INU. The issue is the circulating supply is higher than it was. Those are two separate issues. Two separate issues. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they said that there was a bug, right? They said that there was a bug. Here we go. A bug caused the engineering team, blah, 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 blah. CoinMarketCap went and double checked. They went and double checked, and then they started to stand on their square. However, they didn't update us. So now we're 10th. But let's go to SHIBA INU right here. Let's click on it. And then you'll notice that they verified it. They verified the circulating supply. They went out and said, you know what? We checked Ethereum. We checked the Ethereum scans, and it is verified, family. It is verified that this is the current market cap. So all we need is to keep the SHIBA INU developers honest. Why? So we don't doubt them. So we don't doubt their integrity. So other people don't doubt their integrity. That's what we're doing. So when you see that we just want to keep them honest, and I tweeted this, and I want you to just see it. Let me see. Okay. Let me refresh this, because I want you to understand what it's all about. I said, we have to keep SHIB token developers honest so that they can walk in the glory and become who we know they have the potential to be. We want them to have the potential, know who they have the potential to be. So watch this. Automotive uploads in the comments, in the chat. He says, the circulation was always correct, man. You missed the core issue. You missed the core issue. This is about fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's a lot of moving parts to this. Now, if you want to just say that, listen, some people ain't going to understand. There's always going to be people who stay back in class. But understand that, and not everybody's going to get an A. This is so simple to us because we've been following this like a hawk. You may just be jumping in now, and after we've done all the research and put it all together, you see the end result, but you wasn't there for the journey, so then it just don't make sense to you. But again, never try to convince people who are dedicated to misunderstanding you. Never. So let's check this out. The circulating supply, like I just literally showed you. Where my notepad at? I'm going to leave my notepad alone for now. Hold up. Let's check out Ford for a second, too, And if you want to be up on the plays as early as we are, get in the Discord with us. We jumped into a Ford call yesterday. The Discord link is in the top of the chat. And the Ford call is kicking right now. Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it, baby. I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to see it, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm hearing that Tesla is rocking too. TSLA. Family, the short sellers is getting washed. With Tesla being over 1,200, they getting washed. They getting washed. It's coming down, but you already know what time it is. Come on down and pick us up, baby. Yes. So family, again, we are not at 2,500 likes yet. We getting to the point where we're going to need to be at 3,000 likes. We're that close. Take a second, hit the subscribe, hit the like button. So again, take 1 second and go and do that. We're at what, 1,700 right now? Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. So now, when you wonder, why is SHIBA INU in this range? Why is it down like this? Again, there are multiple reasons, but it's more and more and more uncertainty. More uncertainty, like I keep telling you. So somebody said Neo is waking up. We got to talk about the big dog, the beast, the banger, AMC too. Don't forget it. So Neo woke up again in the pre-market a little bit. We love to see it. Neo Day is coming up on the 18th. We got like a month. AMD is pushing, I'm hearing. Yeah, family, AMD. This one, it looked like it's coming to pick us up too. Let's be clear on that. AMD is a rocker. Listen. So how do you play SHIBA INU? You played the same way as before. You played the same way as before. And how was that? Strike days. You average in. You don't want to end up like this person. You don't want to end up like this person who put all of his money in up front. And SHIBA INU is not the Squid Game token. Let's be absolutely clear on that. They're not the Squid Game token. They're different, right? But you don't want to be like a person who went all in at once and had no plan, was not prepared. They were surprised. So understand, AMC Entertainment. If you're an ape, could we get some apes in the chat, baby? Could we get some apes in the chat? AMC Entertainment, just know. Listen, their earnings is coming out. Their earnings is coming out. Let's see. Let's see. This 2020? No. Why would they even show me that? I'm not interested in that. Let's see. Where's the date? Can I find this on Google real quick? Let me check this. No, it's the wrong word. Date. All right. So the earnings is coming out. What date? I do not see it. Let's go to NASDAQ and let's see. The 8th. So they're coming out on the 8th, according to NASDAQ.com. And again, they're supposed to rock it out, family. They're supposed to kill it. I see some apes in the chat, baby. I love it. I love to see it. I love to see it, baby. Let's go. I love to see it. I love to see it. And it appears that Adam Aaron, the CEO, picked up even more AMC. I seen some information that said he had the option to get like 500,000 more, and he decided to, instead of getting money from it, he decided to, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. Hold up. I think I see a great, okay, no one cares, Kenan. Can't add or subtract. Hey, man, you think what you want, baby. You think what you want. Let's see who end up winning this game. So, let's see. And you know what, too? Let's just make it clear. Somebody like people who don't understand how cryptocurrencies work or how fear and retail sentiment is driven, they'll never really understand that any uncertainty, any discrepancy between what's real and between what people think, this is going to cause the price to drop. And look exactly what happened. This on top of the idea that a big whale, is basically making a lot of moves with billions of dollars worth of SHIBA INU. It's a whole lot of that. There's a whole lot of that. So you got to just be mindful of what's going on in this world. And if you're not, you're going to end up looking like a clown in a circus. That's what's going to happen. You end up looking like a clown in a circus. You're going to be surprised, not prepared. It'd be as simple as that. Come on now. Just an ape with a dog, baby. That's right. We just an ape with a dog. We love it. We absolutely love it. So if I was going to pick up AMC and I wanted to get in from a technical standpoint for a first strike, understand that you could potentially buy it right here. You could at a 40. So 40 is going to be a psychological level of support for AMC. 40 is going to be a psychological level of support. So if you wanted to, then you could pick it up here. However, if we broke under this 40, we are very likely to be headed back to 36. If we broke under the 40, we're very, very likely to be headed back to 36. So if I picked it up here, I picked up some, and I wanted to get in this one, then I would come back down. Excuse me. I will pick it up right here at this mark, which is basically the 36. So that's how I rock it from a technical standpoint. I would basically go ahead and do that. But again, also, family, if you are not in the Discord with us, that means you're not up on the Ford call that we just got in. And Ford is rocking. We up 50% on that. Let's go. I love it, baby. We have 50% on the Ford call. I got to check on some other calls, too, that we in the Discord. We give them time so we can win. And if you don't know how to do options, we'll teach you how to do it in the Discord. We got a class. So take a look at this. We just got in this yesterday, and we up 52%. Not every one of them is going to rock right away. So you got to always make sure that you give yourself time. But we love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. So now, let's see. What else is going on? So I'm in a BBIG call. And on this one, I'm in two. I'm in two of them. And I'm down, let's see. This one I'm down 6% on. You know, we got to keep it real. We got to keep it raw all the time. All of the time, baby. Take this out. Boom. Right, this, I'm down, but I still have time. I'm down a little bit, and I still have time. So notice, if I stop believing in this, you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. So if I stop believing in this one, I would just cut out. But for now, I'll be all right. Because remember, you rather take a $36 loss than a $360 loss or $3,000 loss. You got to say, look, you know what? Do I still believe in this one? If not, if so, you make it make sense for yourself. So now, I'm in a Disney call as well. I'm down 13%. So Disney, their earnings is coming up. I want them to spike up a little bit before the earnings, and then I'm thinking about rolling out of that one and then rolling back in after earnings. Earnings could make it pump, but earnings is a gamble. Earnings is a straight up gamble. So then you want to understand that. It's a straight gamble. So then you don't know. So then you don't want to play it like that. So now let's get back to AMC. Because like I was telling you, this is going to be a psychological level of support, the 40. And we are bouncing on here. We got a few. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. It's kind of trying to break it. We're literally at this mark, like right here, right now. Let's move this support line and put it exactly on 40 and see if we broke it on a technical standpoint. So it looks like in family again. What we need 3,000 likes. We need 3,000 likes. Get them likes up, baby. I want to hit the Don DeMarco for the family, baby. I want to hit the Don DeMarco for the family, baby. We this close. What? We need 700 more likes and there's 6,000 people in the building. Make it happen. Make it happen. Yep, earnings is a gamble. That's right. Earnings is a gamble. Absolutely. Yep, Ford is on a rocket. Ford is on a rocket. You said CEI is running too? I love it. I love it. Okay, so now notice we bouncing on this line. If we break under it, you could catch this in the near future. Where? In the what range is that? I want to say 36. 36 range. You could catch it there. Okay, so now Lucid is coming back down again. It pumped, but then it came back down a bit. Pumped up. Aftermarket, pre-market came down a bit. It did a gap fill. Gap fill meaning it gapped up to here. You see this big candle? And then it recovered it again. Okay, so now let's go back to some other things with SHIBA INU. Because again, I'm telling you, family, when people don't like hearing the truth. It's really that real. They don't like hearing the truth. And again, if you don't like hearing the truth, then I'm not the person for you. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. I will never try to tell you the truth in an effort to hurt your feelings. I would try to tell you the truth in an effort to provide clarity, in an effort to help you to improve your investment strategy, or in an effort to just help you to understand what's going on, right? So now if I tell you like a lot of things that I see, SHIBA INU, when you watch my videos, I hope you're really paying attention so you can see that every time that I post a video, it's all about the information. What's going on? What's causing these things? And I'm showing the receipts. I'm showing the screenshots. And I tell you, look, basically, this is what the price targets are, and this is why. Or I tell you, this is why SHIBA INU is coming down, and this is why, right? So then when you look at it at the 5, and you're wondering, like, man, like there's some big whales selling this thing, but it's still coming down. Like now that that's over, it's coming down. What we really need to happen is we need the developers to come out with an official statement, at least on Twitter, and then tell us, you know what? The circulating supply, we didn't really know what it is. Somebody said this, as Uncle Larry says, they are broke and they want you broker. Listen, come on now. That's funny. People don't want to hear the truth. They don't. So then when you tell them, yo, if you up 100%, 100%, right? 1,000, whatever, 10,000%. You know what? Maybe take 100, maybe take your original investment out. Maybe take 50% out, something like that. You see what I'm saying? So then you wondering, why is this down? So then let's go over all of the facts. And we're going to keep it real quick and real simple. Let's go over all of the facts. Let me see. Let me make sure that I got it going. Here we go. Let me make sure I got everything that I need here. Let me just double check because it's a screenshot, right? Let's go over all of the facts. Somebody said something that I really appreciated. And let me see if I can find it. Somebody said something I really appreciated. They said, it ain't cool. They added to their own supply and they didn't tell us that it was already correct, right? So let's talk about what that means. Let's talk about what that means. It all started 6 days ago. SHIBA INU was on a rocket. It was doing great. It was doing numbers. Remember, there's a difference between circulating supply and total supply. The total supply of SHIBA INU on the code, it cannot change. It cannot change according to the code, right? However, the circulating supply, when you really think about what a dead wallet is literally just a wallet that people have kind of promised us that they're not going to use anymore, right? SHIBA INU specifically told us that this was a circulation issue. So again, there are big name people, Twitter, YouTube, all kind of things, and they're telling you SHIBA INU they can't add SHIBA INU. Okay, family, so why is the circulating supply up? We know that they can't add to the total supply, but they added to the circulating supply. It literally went up. I want you to understand that. But again, not everybody gonna get an A in class. Come on now. It's that real. It's that simple. CoinMarketCap said that it was a bug. CoinMarketCap did not update us officially either. What CoinMarketCap did was they went to their own website and they just straight up just verified it. They just put a verification on it, and then they probably aren't even responding to SHIBA INU, the developers, anymore. They probably are just like, no, we deal with so many different cryptocurrencies. We're not gonna be playing around with you. We did the check. We did a scan, right? So let me go over here. And they did the scan, and then boom, you see this. You see the circulating supply. They got a verified check that is 549. So then people might say this, and this is a misconception. They say the circulating supply was never an issue. It was never an issue, right? Who made it an issue? This is the uncertainty. Who made it an issue? CoinMarketCap always had it right. They always had it right. So it was never an issue. Who made it an issue? SHIBA INU on Twitter, the official SHIBA INU, pressed them. They said, we have been working nonstop to get CoinMarketCap to provide answers on what? The circulating issue. When we all bought in to SHIBA INU, guess what? The circulating supply was lower. The circulating supply was way lower. We got to, and let me see if I took this one. Did I send this screenshot? I hope I did. On October 13th at 4:29 p.m., Benzinga and Yahoo Finance posted this. They told us. They came out with the facts. They said SHIBA INU was the top 20 cryptocurrency with the market cap of 11 billion. On what day? The 13th. The 13th, baby. The 13th. And then we go back and we look at the 13th. We say, okay, let's check the 13th. What happened? What was the price? The price was 29. The price was 4 zeros and 29. And we had a market cap of what? Look at this on the bottom in green. 11 billion. 11 billion. Andrew just said this. He said there was a problem, and you mentioned it before. They lowered the market cap on their site to reflect the right price. Exactly. Now, Andrew, I want you to understand this. There are so many people who don't understand any of this because they just jumping in right now when we've been talking about this, and they could go back. Everything that I said is on video and recorded. They could go back with a pencil and paper and follow the whole story, how we've been on their head. We've been basically really focused on making it make some sense. So what really is the discrepancy here is this. SHIBA INU started barking orders. And again, we want them to succeed. We got to keep them honest. Why? So there's no uncertainty. We don't want any uncertainty. We're putting our money in this. We don't want any uncertainty. We want to be able to invest in SHIBA INU, and then we want it to just be so clear. We want it to be so clear. Somebody said the last time I bought it, it was at 29. Right? If you in a Discord with us, we was buying it when it was like 28. Some people got in way before me because they've been talking about, on the Discord, they've been talking about SHIBA INU, I want to say February, right? But when we all officially were getting in, and I alert everybody, look, I'm picking it up, it was about 28, 25 to 28 in that range. So then, guess what? October 13th, around that time, it was 29. With the market cap of, according to this article, which came out on the 13th, and we all remember this, when it broke into the top 20, it was basically 11 billion in market cap. How do you get a higher market cap? Because when you look at the market cap is no longer 11 billion, family. We're way up from there. We are significantly up from there. Let's go here. And it was 35 billion. So I did the math on that yesterday. And let's ask Siri again. A lot of y'all was laughing yesterday when I was talking to Siri. And she interrupted me. I had to tell her to come on, Siri. None of that. None of that. Stop it. Stop it. So 35.1 divided by 11.1. So Siri, you ain't gonna talk to me today? Hi Siri, how are you?
Hi there. I feel good. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you can hear now. What is 35.1 divided by 11.1?
It's about 3.1621.
So she's saying that it's 3.16, right? So take a look at this. Why do we do that number? The old market cap was 11 billion right here. You should be able to see this. If it's not, I'll blow it up some. Right? Me and Siri, somebody said me and Siri need a show. Look, the old market cap on October 13th was 11 billion. The market cap, according to Siri, is up 3.16 times. How do you get the market cap to be 3.16 times higher? You need the price to be up 3.16 times higher. So you see how this is 29? Hey Siri, what is 29 times 3.16?
The answer is 91.64.
91.64. So if we had the old market cap with no increase in circulating, I'm sorry, not the old market cap. If we had the own, so all right, watch this. I want to comment on this one. Christian said, even with the supply going up, you still believe the future of the project as a whole? Christian, I appreciate you for asking me that. Now, I want to say this. Let's go back to Twitter and really focus on this because I want you to understand. I believe that SHIBA INU actually has a lot of potential. And why is that? It's because retail investors believe in it. And retail investors, ever since we got these investing apps, family, hit the like button. 7,000 people in the building, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see if we could get the likes to over 4,000, baby. One time we got it to 70% likes, and that was what I'm talking about. But let's keep it going. And Christian, pay attention to this, big dog. Shout out to you for being in the house. He said this, or I'm going to tell you this. 10 hours ago, I said, we have to keep SHIBA token developers honest so that they can walk in their glory and become who we know they have the potential to be. And I had to put my stamp on it, baby. I had to put the 100 on it. Bow. Let's go. I had to put the 100 on it. We had to put the stamp on it. We know that they have so much potential. Family, when you look at the SHIBA INU ecosystem, it's crazy. It's crazy. They thought this out so much. Like, you could stake your leash and be like rewarded in bones. Like burying your bone. Like, it's crazy. They thought about it. Come on now. And what I want you to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. I'll keep you all the way up to date on everything going on with this. So all we need is them to come out. We took a hit, but we believe what's going on here, and we believe that they have potential. Remember, potential is not proof. Potential is not proof. Potential is unrealized, right? So we want them to realize it, but how do they realize it? They have to say, you know what? Let's clear up some of the FUD. I know there's a lot of fear that this is going to keep falling because you are uncertain how many or who changed the circulating supply. But you know what? It turns out that we were wrong, but now we know the truth. And now we are always going to keep it real with you and be transparent with you. So now that we know the truth, what we can do is we can get rid of your doubt. How can we get rid of your doubt? We are going to take 150 trillion of the coins that we have and burn them. We're going to burn them just to regain your confidence in us and bring that market cap or that circulating supply right back to what we told you it was going to be. So we're going to burn some of these coins to regain your trust. Like, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking from a business standpoint as to how I will rock out with this. Because you got to, When you make a mistake, don't try to hide your hand. You got to stand on that. You got to stand on your square, and you got to say, look, you know what? I messed up, baby. I messed up, and this is how we're going to move forward. This is how we're going to move forward. So then, when you see me on Twitter, and I'm pressing SHIBA INU, right, and I'm pressing them, I'm only pressing them for the truth. I'm not there saying, oh, man, y'all some scammers. I'm not calling them any names. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling them any names. I'm not saying things that aren't true. I'm only using what they said. When I speak, if you watching my videos, I'm always showing you the facts. I'm always showing you the receipts. I'm not even giving you, if I give you my opinion, I'll let you know. But if I'm talking, and literally, people try to debate me, but what are they not doing? They're not addressing the facts. They say, oh, you can't add to SHIBA INU. SHIBA INU told us that the circulating supply situation, they're trying to fight the speculation, but they have not updated a sense. They have not updated a sense. So then what we want to do is basically say, okay, update us again. And remember, how do we know they got the money to burn a lot of SHIBA INU? They told us that they ready to pay 1 billion SHIBA INU 3 different times to anyone who can prove that the circulating supply, look at this, not the total supply. They said if the circulating supply, if you could prove, look, right here, circulating supply, right here on the bottom, I blew it up so you can see it. Circulating supply, 1 billion SHIB to anyone who can prove through an ether scan. And they said it 3 times. They're going to do it 3 times. That tokens were added to the circulating supply. And then what site did they tell us to go check? They told us to go check this site, Coin Calculator, or no, not Coin Calculator. What was it called again, family? It's called, let me scroll out of here. This one. SHIBA INU calculator. This is what it is. SHIBA INU calculator. And we've been checking it and checking it and checking it. You've been watching every single one of these videos, and I see a lot of you have been watching these videos. We've been checking it. And some of you have been going to their Twitter and checking it yourself. Let us know in the comments if you saw this change as well. Let us know in the comments. So here we go. 394, this changed to 549. It changed. It is what it is. It is what it is. So now we just want them to just come out and clarify it. That's all. Come out and just say, all right, this is what happened. This is how we're going to handle it. That's what we need. That's what we need to see. We just want them to keep it real with us like we've been keeping it real. So I'm hearing that the SPY is hitting all-time highs too. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. And let's check out Ford again. Let's check out Ford again. Ford, is it still pumping? Ford is still pumping. Ford is still pumping. Let's see. Disney. Disney is coming back down. I'm looking for it to pop up a little bit so that me and the Discord fam, we in some call options. We want to roll out of that. Roll out of that potentially. It could totally go crazy after earnings, but I really want you to understand that earnings is just a straight gamble. It's a coin toss. You could hold it and then it could run up, or you could hold it and it could drop. It's a straight up coin toss, right? So then let's see. BBIG, like I just showed you, on that one, I'm down $35, $36. I might get out of it and roll it, but we still have a lot of time, but I might roll it. But again, it's getting so low that it's getting to safe marks. I was up 50%, 52% on Ford, but now with Ford running up, me and the Discord fam, it's probably going to get to a point where it's even higher. But you already know, if you make money on it, you can always take profits. Nobody ever lost $1 taking profits on that. So now, AMC, we just talked about this. If we drop under the 40 and you're looking to load up on AMC, then what you could do, somebody said this, will we ever know the truth? We already know the truth. We just need SHIBA INU to tell us what they're going to do about it. That's all. We need them to tell us what they're going to do about it. So now, understand this. We are under the support line on AMC. Straight up under it. Under it. So somebody said, get out of SHIBA if you're waiting on Kenan. You make sure that you are managing your own risk. I'm always going to give you the facts. And you do with it as you so choose. You do with it as you so choose. I'm not one of these YouTubers that's trying to say, oh, you know what? Go and load up on this. I tell you, if you're going to load up, you can check every video. If you're going to load up, use strike days. You heard me say this. You haven't heard somebody else say strike days how you hear me say it, because I made it up. You use strike days, which is dollar cost averaging in, with an extra component on it where you pick a day where you average in. That's how we use strike days. So then you can't tell what's going to happen. You can't tell what happened or what's going to happen. So you want the average price. You don't want it to be too high. So understand that. Understand that. Please. Understand that. If you believe in the company or you believe in the coin, then you dollar cost average in. If you go all in, then understand you put a lot of risk on the table that you didn't have to. And that's not investing, that's gambling. Now, let's keep it going. Let's see. Lucid is trying to go positive on the day. We just hit positive marks on Lucid. So let me check out some of these super chats. So I appreciate y'all. So it's Shiba swap. Someone took their Shiba out of stake in the supply and it's never changed. Yeah, it sounds like you're talking about the whale. And then let's see. So can we get I'm not having that bow tie in the merch store? That's hard. He said, you got your hoodies. Let's go. My guy, Deshaun. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Appreciate you for that, big dog. Family, we this close to 4,000. That's what we was going for. The 4,000 likes. Let's get it to 4,000 likes. If you are not already subscribed and you want to be up to date on all things Shiba Inu, because you already know, as soon as they let me know, because I've been pressing them. I've been pressing Shiba Inu on Twitter like crazy. The family has been on Twitter backing me up on that. So I'm sure that they go to their inbox and they just see us, all of us in there, just adding them. And then what happened with that? We kind of slowed them down from tweeting. We kind of slowed them down. But in my opinion, it seems like they could be getting ready to address what's happening, right? They spoke on something yesterday. And let's see what they said. So here's their pinned comment. Yeah, November 3rd, they said, at this rate, it won't take long for leash, blah, blah, blah. They're talking about leash. We're not talking about leash. We're talking about specifically Shiba Inu coin, right? So then they haven't posted other than that since October 31st. So what is this telling us? This is telling us that they're seeing us. They're seeing what we are saying. And they might be trying to figure out what's the best way to go about it. Somebody said maybe price low for a cheap Robinhood buy. I don't have any information on that. I don't speak on things that I can't show the receipts on. So that's why I didn't bring that up. So if it is what it is, maybe, but it's just a maybe. You see what I'm saying? It's simple as that. Let's see. If BBIG is in the... Okay, it woke up a little bit. But understand, on a technical standpoint, it's showing some strength at 450. Atero, my guy. Appreciate you, baby. As an ape, I hold AMC at Shiba Inu. He say in the sheep army, let's go. He said I invest in the company. And yep, only invest in the companies you believe in. Where's my notepad at? Baby, right here. Bop, bop, bop. Let's get it. I love it. I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. Now, what else do I love to see? I want to see Shiba Inu hold this 50 line. I want to see it hold the 50 line. If it breaks under 50, family, really understand that all of the uncertainty with the supply, all of the uncertainty with who they're calling a whale, who like is moving around, right? Understand me on this. Oh yeah, we got the 4,000 likes. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. And I want to take a second to appreciate y'all, because I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of new people here in the building, and come on now, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all, and we a family. If you jump into the Discord with us, you know we can chop it up even more. So we want to see this hold to 50. But now that it's at 50 and that the circulating supply has since been changed with the uncertainty and everything like that. And remember, the total supply is still one quadrillion. That's not important. The circulating supply has been the issue. They told us that this was the correct website to check it. That's what they told us officially. We've been checking it, right? We've been looking under here, looking under there. We've been checking it. And then boom, it changed. And then they have not told us that. And then guess what? Just like clockwork, it comes all the way down because there are some people, notice, there are 7,000 people in the building, but there are not 7,000 people who are invested in Shiba Inu. There's significantly more people invested in the Shiba Inu. There's 900,000 different wallets I'm hearing. Almost 1 million different wallets, right? So why is that important? With all of those different wallets, not everybody is going to be up on information. They're just going to start to see the market cap go up, but they're not going to see the price going up equally. They're not going to see that. So then this is going to cause some uncertainty. And then all of a sudden, people are saying, look, I'm not sure. I might lose money if I buy this. Whenever people are unsure, that's when they don't buy. Now, what's funny about that is the psychology, because you really got to think about the psychology of investing. And when you're thinking about it, how do people buy into these green candles? Because they think they're going to catch one of these and they're not going to catch this, right? They think they're going to catch one of these. So then the psychology is telling you you're going to miss out, the fear of missing out. And then boom, you see something like this and it goes red. And then they're like, oh, now they're fearful that they're going to lose money. You said, when do you go live on the Discord? So I go live when I do the options class. If you don't know how to trade options, hit the Discord. We teach you how to do options over there. So family, look, I swear we got over 50% likes right now. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the family. Let's go. So also, at this point, I'm thinking about, hold up, getting a call. Let me X out of this. I can't answer this right now. So look, take a look at this. You said Ford is printing? I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we up. We up big time, baby. We up big time. NVIDIA is a beast and a banger. Yes. So also, AMC, right? Let's talk about AMC again real quick. Understand, the apes are holding so strong. Shout out to Holland. Shout out to Oman in the building. The apes are holding so strong on AMC that I could have a tear in my eye and I could cry, right? Somebody said AMC. I'm not even gonna say it. That's not true. Come on now. We went to the battle of 3110. You remember the battle of 3110, and we held strong and we held long and we stayed there, baby. My allergies is getting me. Excuse me, but understand me, family. AMC. We come on now. I can't wait to see the earnings so then we can see the news on AMC. Like for example, AMC news. You know who gonna have something to say about it? The Motley Fool, the one, the only, the Motley Fool. Where my notepad at? Pop, pop, pop. You Motley Fool. I need a family. You ever seen those big giant notepads that the teachers put like on the they put like on a, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a big giant notepad. They put it on. It's huge, right? And then all of the students could write on it and they could do their group work on it, right? I need one of those for the Motley Fool. Allegedly, supposedly, right? Nobody's trying to get sued. But understand, that's what's going on. That we gonna need something like that for the Motley Fool. Somebody said, I remember. We love it. We love it. So, okay, should you buy the dip? If you believe in it, the answer is yes, but it's not. It's the easel. They said it's the easel, right? You need the big giant notepad on the easel. Right? So then we can just basically get in and say, all right, look, that's how we gonna rock out. But, okay. So now just remember, we just apes with a dog. We just apes with a dog. But AMC is showing strength kind of at 39, kind of. But we wanted to stay over 40 to have a real psychological level of support. And then if it breaks under this 39, family, it's very likely 39, 40 range, that is going to 36. So that would be an even better pickup point. That would be a great, great, great pickup point. And we love to see it. But again, the earnings is on November 8th. And they're expected to crush it. They're expected to crush it. Also, notice this. NEO is plumping. Let's talk about NEO before we do anything else. What's going on with NEO? NEO Day, I want to say is December 18th. It could be the 19th. I'm not quite sure. I have it written down. Or let's just Google it. NEO Day 2021. I want to say it's the 18th. It is the 18th. So it's coming up. And they have already had a NEO Day this year. But now, the 2022 early NEO Day, they having it early. So what are they supposed to tell us? About batteries, new vehicles, deliveries, all kind of things like that. So expectations, we want to see it run. But I really want you to understand this. If you get into any calls or any plays like that, remember, history doesn't always repeat itself, but sometimes they say it rhymes. And last NEO Day, as you recall, we ran all the way up like crazy to 66 and then have since come down and not achieved those levels again. Long term, we know NEO is a banger, but you got to understand that it could play out like the other NEO Day. So again, don't go all in at once. Don't go all in at once. Okay, now let's see. Tesla is pumping again. Look at that. Look at that. We love it. We love it. Don't bet against Tesla for too long. Don't bet against it for too long. And car. Some people got into some car puts the other day. Printed. Money printer. Straight up money printer, baby. We love it. BBIG is pumping. Their earnings is soon. Pumping up. I'm hearing that they did good. SHIBA INU is in the 48 range. It's in the 48 range. Why is this? Why is this? Again, uncertainty. Uncertainty. Is that whale going to crash it for everybody? Where are these? It's uncertainty. That's what people don't understand. People are trying to provide certainty. Somebody got into my comments on Twitter and they were trying to explain to me all of these paragraphs. Oh, Kenan, that. And I'm like, look, you trying to do all of this, but SHIBA INU needs to come out with an official statement and then do this themselves. That's the long and the short of it. Just so we can say, let's make it make some sense. Let's talk about it. So now in the 49 range, you see also, let me just tell you this too. I want to give a huge round of applause to the family. Let's go. If I could shake your hand, I would. We got crazy comparison of likes. This is over 50% likes of all of the people in the building. And I want to say this, tomorrow for the live stream, I got to see where, and I got to make it make sense as to when I could go on, because I got another doctor's appointment. They've been back to back. Now, my next doctor's appointment, the one from yesterday when I went on at 8 o'clock, my doctor's appointment was at like 10 o'clock, right? So I had time to drive over there. But I got it from 8 live to like 9 on the live, or like 9 whatever on live. But now, understand that we basically got to, my next one is at 8. So then I don't know how I'm going to get on the live. So I got to make it make some sense. So I got to go to the doctors again. And they just been sending me back to back. But, I want to make sure you're taking care of your health. That's so important. It's if your portfolio is up 10,000, if your portfolio is up 6 times, but your casket is down 6 feet, then it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter to you at that point. Your family might be well, but you want to be alive and kicking. So make sure you're taking care of your health. That's important. So keep doing what you're doing. Somebody said, man, SHIBA is dropping like crazy. I'm literally telling you what's going on with that. Again, a lot of, and I tell you this, I take some backlash for telling the truth. Everybody knows who heavy is the head that wears the crown, they say. When you come out telling the truth, people don't want to hear it. If you tell somebody like, yo, like watch this. This is the prime example that people don't like the truth. If you whispered in somebody's ear, yo, you talking a little bit loud, right? And your breath stink a little bit, and everybody in here, they could tell, but they didn't want to tell you. But I'm gonna tell you because I got your back. Look, go brush your teeth, right? If you tell somebody that, how they gonna feel about it? They gonna feel like you out of pocket. For telling them that. But understand that if you tell them that, it's because you want them to be better. But everybody else in the room, they dead silent. They letting you look like you a fool out here, right? They letting you look like a fool. So then they didn't tell you. But me, I would whisper in your ear and I'll let you know. Yo, listen. Look, go brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in here, they didn't tell you, but they laughing over there. And they gonna talk about you later. And I'm just telling you this because I got your back. Right? People don't like the truth, baby. They don't like the truth. What they're gonna do is they're gonna say, look, listen, you acting funny, man. I can't believe you would tell me something like that. Come on now, that's crazy. That's really crazy. But I'm always gonna keep it real with you. I'm always gonna keep it raw with you. Brush your teeth. But if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks and stay out of the kitchen, consider investing in index funds. I want you to hit the like button on your way out. Join the Discord with us. You can be up on the plays. Discord fam. I'm looking to roll out of the Disney call. I'm looking to roll out of the BBIG call. And I'm looking to get in better calls. You don't have to, but at least sell some of them and just cut some of the loss. The 4 call is running, but I want to get in calls, and Theta is going to eat us up, and playing earnings is a gamble. But I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.